do it.
Okay, Kelly, this is an important podcast. Joe Rogan is currently falling, so we have the potential to rise, okay? So let's just really knock it out of the park.
All right.
All right.
That'd be nice. That would be totally nice.
It wouldn't be nice. I would hate to see that. My heart would be broken.
Well,
if Joe Rogan fell?
If he was following us.
Oh, no. I said he is fallen. He's fallen.
Oh.
So we have the ability to rise up the ranks.
Yeah.
So that whole entire bit is just thrown in the trash now.
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
Welcome to Generational Gap. This is episode 20.
The big 2-0.
The big 2-0.
Next week we can drink.
Next week we can drink, yes. Maybe next week's will get canceled. Or next week
maybe it might be this week.
Yeah, maybe. I'm Carter Ash.
I'm Kelly Craft.
Kelly Craft is with us today. If you're joining us today, please don't cancel us. There's a lot of canceling going on. If you're a returning customer, thanks for coming back.
Yes.
Glad to see you. Glad to hear you.
Hear you.
Glad for you to hear us.
They see us. We
hear them. No. We don't interact with. Comment.
Somebody leave a comment.
Leave a comment so we can interact and then I can say cool things. Anyways.
Yes.
Kelly, let's break right into on this day. What's happening?
On this day. What is the date?
Today's the
February 5th.
Feb 5th. Feb 5.
1937.
Ooh, 1937. Anytime you say you do this on this day and you give me like from like 1915 to like 1940, I'm like, ooh, bad times.
It is a bad time.
What happened?
FDR.
Okay.
Fuck him.
We said that last week too.
Proposes enlarging the Supreme Court packing.
How were there 9 then as well?
Yeah,
okay,
failed.
so he wanted to add more.
Failed.
Okay.
Yeah, just you can't change the rules midterm. Democrats.
Has there been 9 since the beginning?
I believe so.
Really?
As long as I can remember.
You remember back in 1776?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how. Hey,
little research. That's what this whole segment's about, right?
Exactly. 1945. U.S. troops under General Douglas MacArthur entered the Philippines. They entered Manila. So I read a book about him.
About MacArthur? Okay.
It was actually one of the Bill O'Reilly books.
Yeah, great books. The Killing series is
Killing series.
Great.
It's about World War II.
Okay.
He's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a warmonger. That's for sure.
The book did not send him off in a very
he likes his
flattering.
war. MacArthur, was he the one who after he was a general in World War II, and then he led the building back of Europe?
So or
was that Eisenhower?
So he grew up. I don't know if he grew up. I don't know if his parents were in the military or whatever. In the Philippines. So he had a place in his heart for the Filipino people.
Wow.
And so he was in the Pacific Theater of the war. And for some reason he had to leave. I think the Japanese just really, people don't talk about this. The Philippines took it on the chin in World War II from the Japanese.
The Philippines did?
Not nearly as bad as obviously the Jews did in Europe, but they were definitely.
Ask Whoopi Goldberg, maybe.
Yeah,
she might be different.
So he had to leave, but he promised he would return.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. So gotcha.
With this book, and I'm not saying this is factual. This is what the book was saying, which everything seems to be pretty factual.
Yeah, the book seems pretty well researched.
He promised he would return to liberate the Philippines,
AKA for the Korean War.
No, World War II. This is World War II for the Japanese. And so he did, and he came back and he freed the Filipino people from the Japanese. But now he was so upset what the Japanese did to them. Mm-hmm. He was all about the land war in Japan.
He just wanted to go hard.
He wanted revenge. Yeah. And that's why, like, the higher ups, he didn't even know about the atomic bombs.
They didn't even tell him? Because he would have been like,
no, yeah. Well, he wanted to go in there and make the Japanese people pay.
Right. He wanted to rape and pillage.
He wanted to just overthrow Japan.
Yeah, right.
I mean, and so that was part of the reason was they didn't tell him because he's like, hey, you're kind of crazy a little bit. Yeah. But, and that's why Truman dropped the bombs was, I can kill 200,000 Japanese or I can kill 1 million Americans in a land war.
Right.
So he weighed his options.
Yeah, sure.
And
the bomb, obviously not good. No one, no nuclear weapons should be dropped. But when you start thinking about it,
saved lives.
If we were in a war, we were in I don't think people,
a real war.
People don't think about that part. Like we were in a war where over World War II, 30, 40 million people died. And he's like, okay, are we going to let another X million people die, or are we going to drop this bomb and we're going to finish it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Russians took it on the chin.
Russians took it hard,
I saw a stat, and this stat is off. Don't come at me. But it was like if you were a Russian male born in like 1923.
Right.
Like would put you at 18 years old at the start of World War II. Like 80% of them died.
Oh yeah. No. Like 30 million people.
No, if you were an 18-year-old male born in you're 1923.
Sure.
80% of those died.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Those Russians, man, are so scary, man. Like do you think that the Russians now, with the current situation, which we have plenty to talk about that today, but do you think that because I don't know anything about Russian people, I don't know anything about Russian culture, essentially. Yeah, you see them, but like I don't know anyone who's ever told me about like the Russian, ethos. Do you think that the Russian ethos that let's fight in the fucking snow and hold Petrograd for 40 days straight, do you think that mentality is still there? That spirit.
I think if any country, even say you attack American homeland, you get that.
Yeah.
It's probably when you send people off to go fight in a foreign war, they're why am I here? This is 5,000 miles. That
was Russian people defending Russian land. Right. Yeah. Right.
So that's a little different.
Sure. Sure.
But you see the Russian people, like I see them on TikTok or Instagram, they're just like, I think they're a lot like us. So like, why are we all at war?
Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. So do you see people on TikTok?
They don't talk about it, but they're just like
they just seem like they're going to doing their normal thing.
They're
right?
like living a nice life, and they're doing their little Russian things,
they're doing dances and singing and going to jobs.
Yeah,
and,
But I've gotten on the Russian side of TikTok lately.
I wish like that there wasn't like these like geo censorship borders. We don't see a whole lot from China. We don't see a whole lot from Russia.
China.
I wish that we would see more and have more. We talked about this last week, right? Like the interconnectedness of just average people.
Olympics.
Well, I haven't
see the Dutch journalist get shut down mid-interview and dragged off.
I haven't followed anything about what? What happened?
This Dutch journalist was given his, and I don't know the whole story, but he was given his interview. Headphones just went out all completely out.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyways, mid-interview, and the Chinese guy, like with the Chinese armband, comes in on his arm, shuts his interview down, and drags him off.
What was he talking about? Do you know? Do you need
I
to pause real quick?
I'm good. I don't know what was going on. And if you want to pause it and go find the video, we can do that.
Okay, we're back. Let's take a moment. So we pulled up this video, and the title is Chinese official drags Dutch reporter away during Olympics live report.
And I don't know what why he drug him away. Okay. Like, was he in the wrong area? Didn't have the credentials. I don't know. He just walked in there mid-interview, and look at his armband.
It's like Nazi shit.
It's like Nazi shit, but it's Chinese. Flag on it.
Play.
We gaan naar China, naar onze correspondent Sjoerd ten Daas. Sjoerd, jij staat vlakbij het stadion.
Way too fast.
Wat gaat China de komende uren laten zien?
Ja. 哎，稍等一会儿，往前走，再新闻联播。Ja, we worden hier inmiddels, je merkt het, al weggetrokken. We zijn net ook al bij een ander gebied.
Shit's getting wild, dude.
The report, she's like, what the fuck's going on?
He must be in the wrong place or something, or doesn't have a press pass or something. I don't know what's going on here.
Like I said, it may be just he's in the wrong area. I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to just shut him down, or
what. Yeah, I wonder if there's comments. The Dutch reporter said that he already moved and was moved there by the Chinese police, so he was told to move again from the exact place he was already moved to by the police. So maybe some sort of kind of like you can't stand here kind of a thing. Either way.
Let me do my report.
Day one of the Olympics.
It's not a good look for China.
Not a good look for China. This whole thing is not a good look for China.
I'm not necessarily a fan, like I was telling you earlier, NBC, but I was, when I say I was watching the opening ceremonies, they were on in the background.
Right.
Boy, they were not hard hitting to China, but they were not like, I'm sure.
Not your average opening ceremony commentary, right?
I'm sure, like,
you love the Olympics.
I do. I'm more of a Summer Olympic guy.
Right.
But I love watching the track and field.
Yeah. You love it. You're always about it.
Right now the skiing's great. I like watching the skiing.
Do you like watching the ski racing or the freestyle stuff?
Both. I like the ski racing.
The racing. I like the racing too. Like
those people
I think
are
that's
going
so cool.
balls to the wall.
And they're like all crouched and they're going like 45 miles per hour probably. Like
like 80.
Oh, really?
Oh, they're cruising. They're like 70, 80 miles an hour. That's like when they crash, they're like
that's scary as fuck.
They're screwed up.
That's crazy.
When they crash.
I watched a F1 racing not fail video, but it was just like it was on TikTok, and it was like the driver point of view, like a bunch of crashes and stuff, like hitting the back wheel, running into walls and stuff. Dude, going at high speeds.
Yeah, no bueno.
No bueno. That's why they're the best, though, right?
What is the population of the United States?
368 million?
Something like that.
Okay.
1969. United States population reaches 200 million.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right.
Nice.
Shout out. On this day, 1983. I probably should have remembered this, but I don't. I was 11, so it's probably...
You're probably out there
just
skipping
girls
rocks.
out.
Yeah. Learning how to masturbate. Like
That's funny. All right. Former Nazi Gestapo official Klaus Barbie was brought to trial.
Klaus Barbie. I love that name.
He was also known from his other name, the Butcher of Lyon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
When you get a nickname like that, you've done some shit.
So I did a little bit on him.
Yeah, sure.
Let me click on him real quick.
Yeah, what you got?
He was part of the dudes, that Operation Paperclip thing.
Oh, okay. He's one of the 1,400 plus Nazi people.
That also known as the Butcher of Lyon, Lyon city, was a German Gestapo officer who was personally responsible for torturing prisoners while in Lyon under the Vichy regime. Later in life, Barbie was one of the many Nazis that United States intelligence agencies swept up in order to utilize his skills, along with Werner von Braun.
Werner von Braun. He was the head scientist of their propulsion laboratory.
Yeah.
So for you guys listening, the project, and of course, we learn about this through Joe Rogan. That's where I learned about it. I don't know if that's where you've heard about
Operation
it before.
Paperclip?
Operation Paperclip, yeah.
I watched
Hunters?
Hunters on
Yeah, that's a great show. So on Amazon, there's a show called Hunters about a kind of like Inglourious Bastards, but they're all Jews post World War II, and they're out there.
60s and
yeah,
stuff.
they're out there finding the Nazis that made it to America. But Project Paperclip was this operation that after World War II, you've got United States and Russia as the victors, and instantly after World War II, we realized that we were going to be enemies.
We kind of realized that before the end of World War II, like, this is going to be me and you standing in, it's not going to be good for us.
I've got some weird feelings about why we became enemies, but I'll stick away from that. But we realized that we were going to be enemies, and the Cold War was going to come about, and we just finished destroying Germany or beating Germany in World War II, and so all of a sudden you have the most evil people on earth, right? Exterminated 8 million Jews, but also some of the smartest, most intelligent, and most sophisticated human beings that have ever lived, right? In terms of their science breakthroughs, their engineering breakthroughs, their environmental engineering.
I don't know, and I don't know, like the Nazi, the scientist, the
Werner von Braun.
He was out killing people. He was just a scientist. He was building rockets to kill people.
Yeah,
he wasn't torturing Jews in Auschwitz.
But I think that
this dude was
guilty by association. You're literally building. You know what your people are doing. You're building rockets. You know about the Gestapo. You know what Hitler's plans are. Like,
I'll give you that. I'll concede.
So, not a good dude. But in Project Paperclip, Russia and the United States, their secret services split up the high-ranking Nazi officials after the end of World War II. So, the thought behind that is like, well, Russia's going to get them.
Yeah, well, if we didn't go get them,
Russia was
going to go get them.
Exactly. So we offered a lot of these high-ranking officials. One of the main people is Werner von Braun. He was the head rocket scientist for the Nazis. He ended up heading up NASA for like 20 years.
Yeah, he was the head of NASA.
There's pictures of him and JFK sitting there watching rocket launches together. Like, it's crazy. So this dude's a head Nazi. Everybody knew it, and it's a crazy thing. So if you don't know about Project Paperclip, go check that out. That is probably one of the most interesting things. We took 1,400 Nazis and said, here you go. You're American citizens now. Here's high-paying jobs. Live the life.
2016. I can't believe I never heard of this.
Trump.
No.
What?
Computer hackers.
Oh, okay. Oh, WannaCry?
try to steal $1 billion from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York using Bangladesh banking codes.
Really?
They did steal $81 million before a typo alerted them.
That's kind of crazy. That
I've never heard of that.
Like I haven't heard of that either, and I'm kind of plugged into that. Isn't it weird that like the hack did the money have to like load like a video game like from like 0 to 100%? Like our goal was 80. How much? They were trying to steal how much?
$1 billion.
They were trying to steal $1 billion, and they only got
81 million.
Okay, they only got 81 million. How shouldn't it just be like you press enter, you finish the hack, and you press enter, and the money transfers? Like, was it only like?
Maybe it was like, do you ever see Office Space?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got to take a penny out of the dish, kind of thing.
Yes.
All right.
Interesting.
Anyways.
Interesting stuff.
2019, Pope Francis admits for the first time that clerics have sexually abused the nuns. Mm-hmm. Are there hot nuns?
No. I don't know.
I don't know. You'd think they're like...
On Pornhub, you can find a lot of hot nuns.
I don't think those are real nuns.
Oh, really? They
I don't know what you're
dedicated
searching for on Pornhub, but...
Hot nuns.
Hot nuns.
You literally just type in hot nuns. They're there.
All right. 2020.
February 5th, 2020. Something to do with coronavirus.
No.
What?
The U.S. Senate votes to acquit President Donald Trump 52-48 on charges of abuse of power and 53-47 on obstruction of Congress.
Is that Russiagate or is that Ukraine?
That's the Ukraine thing, I would imagine. I don't know. I get
Both
lost.
are so stupid.
Yeah.
Both are so stupid.
Oh, dude, I saw this TikTok that said, if you think Ukraine, what is it? If you think Ukraine is all about Russia, you're wrong. And they listed like Mitt Romney, Pelosi, Biden, and there's one other whose children sit on Ukrainian energy boards.
Oh, really? Yeah, sure.
All of them do.
There's money out there. There's underlining reasons why the
how does Mitt Romney stay in power? I have no idea.
The war machine is pushing this. And wait till my headline segment. We got crazy shit going on.
All right. Born on this day, February 5th.
Who is it? Gandhi?
John Witherspoon, 1723.
What do you do?
He was the Scottish-American president of the College of New Jersey.
Okay.
He also signed the Declaration of Independence.
Oh, okay.
Had to shout him out. Good job, bud.
Shouts out.
I wonder if he had like anything like, let's make it the Third Amendment. No, Second Amendment. No.
Yeah.
He's just like, all right, whatever.
He's like, I'm good with all of them.
Yeah. It's like, can I go?
Can I go? Sign my name and get I'll have my secretary. What if
He's my secretary sign?
What if one of the framers was like, I'll have my secretary sign, and then it was like,
born on this day, breathing, 1942. Dallas Cowboy quarterback Roger Staubach. Hall of Fame, Pro Football Hall of Fame, Heisman Trophy winner. You know where? It's pretty. You know his little story.
No, I don't know his little story.
He played for Navy.
Okay.
He won the Heisman Trophy. Navy and Army.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, in the 40s, because that's where everybody went. We're like the Alabamas of the day. But he played for Navy, won the Heisman Trophy, then had to go to to Vietnam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then he went and played pro football afterwards?
Yeah, he got out. He went to play.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Probably seen some shit.
He's probably seen some shit.
On the field and off the field, if you know what I mean.
Born on this day, February 5th, 1943. Nolan Bushnell.
You bring the most random fucking people, dude.
You'll know his work.
Okay, I probably will.
I do bring the random people, but you'll know his work.
But I know his work.
American electrical engineer. Founder of Atari. He created Pong.
Pong. Beer pong?
No, that was his brother.
That's cool. That was some, it's so funny is like they all like,
I don't think you guys realize how cool Atari was.
No, we don't. We can, and unfortunately, and I can't because I'm very techie and I really enjoy that in programming and all this stuff. So I actually know a lot of the history behind like how those games and the mechanics behind those games. And it's like we look at the stuff nowadays, and just the concept of YouTube. That is a massive endeavor, right? Mm-hmm. But it's all built off the fact that these guys figured out how to get a little pixel, a little like light beam to travel across a screen and have that interaction interface with the program. Just that is the basis of how all this came here.
1982, it blew our minds.
Oh my God. No, it
blew our minds.
And if anyone today can sit down and really try to digest the complexity of how they got there, you would still say it's mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing what they did.
Still around?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. No, I mean, I actually, at my work, we do it all the time. We teach kids how to build it all the time. That's actually a great...
What does Atari do? They make games? Are they Sega Genesis?
Oh, Atari, the company, but I'm talking like Pong and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, they still make like probably chips. They probably make chips and stuff.
They're out of the video game business?
I don't think they're making video games anymore. Oh. They probably got bought out.
Born on this day, February 5th, 1974. A horrible person, in my opinion. If I say Omarosa, no idea. Omarosa Madrigal. Maybe she's French.
You're losing me even more.
She's an American reality TV star and former political aide. She was she was a black lady.
Okay.
She was on Donald Trump's The Apprentice.
Okay.
Unbearable.
Okay.
Unfucking bearable.
And she turned out to be an aide to a president?
Like a ceiling tile fell on her head, and she's like going to sue for $1 billion. Just horrible. Trump made her like an aide. She worked in the White House even.
Oh, really? Is he because he felt bad for her or what?
No, I think they kind of had a friendship.
Okay, sure.
Smart lady, I would imagine.
Sure, yeah, he wouldn't. I mean, yeah.
But she's like one of those horrible reality TV people. And then she taped a bunch of stuff and released it when she worked at the White House.
Oh, of like conversations and like stuff that's going on.
Of course, she cried racism.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's a horrible person.
So she wasn't in there for long.
No.
See, the smart thing would be if that was your game plan, would be to get in office and do a good job and then keep all that stuff so that when you're done, you have the whole story. But if you're in there for like a month and then you're like filming something and then you release it.
I don't know why any president doesn't make everybody sign an NDA, because all these people get out and they write books. Like, I don't know.
They probably can't, because it's not like Trump. It's the people. The people pay for it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Trump's not in control. He's just voted to be in charge. The people are in control. The people.
There's presidential privilege. You can make them sign an NDA, I would imagine.
Who would you pardon if you were the president?
Who would I pardon? Tiger King. Quick.
Fuck yeah.
Done. Who else?
Yeah, Tiger King's great.
Why not?
I would instantly do Tiger King.
I saw a thing
and then I would put Carol Baskin in jail.
There's a movie coming out about her.
You know what? I'm kind of over it, because the original Tiger King was awesome, and then that season 2 thing was
horrible.
Stupid. It was so dumb.
Horrible.
She did kill her husband, though.
She did. That bitch Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
This is for our overseas people.
What's happening with our overseas people?
Born on this day, February 5th. I don't know much about him, but he's a really good soccer player.
Ronaldo.
Oh, yeah, because I know his name.
Yeah, that's all I know of him. Ronaldo. He plays football. Also born on this day, a very famous soccer player that I know, 1992, February 5th, Neymar. He just goes by one name. He's a soccer player too, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, cool. Soccer. I don't know.
That's birthdays. Deaths.
Happy birthday.
Dead on this day, no longer breathing. 1661.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Before we go into deaths.
Yeah.
What do you think Ronaldo does for his birthday?
Whatever he wants, probably.
What would you do if you had
supermodels?
Nice. Anyways, back to deaths.
I'm just figuring that's what he does. I don't know.
No, he's married. He's married. He's got a very...
I'm sure she's very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
He's a good-looking dude.
She just got a Netflix show.
Really?
Ronaldo's wife. Or Messi's. I don't know. They're all the same.
They're all the same to us. We're Americans. Soccer? Football?
Us English.
Dead on this day. No longer breathing.
No longer breathing.
1661. I put this guy on here. I think it's a guy.
Because you want to pronounce his name?
I just want to try to pronounce his name. Shunzi? Who's the emperor of China? Shunzi.
Spell it.
Shunzi.
Shunzi.
Those Chinese.
Yeah, Shunzi.
Chinese, they're quick with the Z's and the X's. America, not so much.
They're throwing those Z's and X's around so much, we don't even have to.
He was the third. See, you have a Q, you have to have a U after it. Except in China.
Not if it. Yeah, QI, huh?
QING.
Yeah, QI. That's what they do. Queen.
He died of smallpox at 22.
No one ever dies of big pox.
I was about to say that joke. All right, you beat me. Also, Cool name. Want to put him on here?
Nice.
I'm going to fuck this one up.
Okay. Is it German?
No.
Does it have the 2 little dots?
He's the president of Togo.
Togo.
I think that's probably in Africa.
I'm going to say that's either in Africa or New Zealand territory.
But dead on this day, February 5th, 2005. All right, here we go. I don't know if the G's silent, but we're not.
Oh, we need to pause real quick.
Why?
Sorry about that. My laptop was not plugged in. Kelly, go ahead. What were you saying?
Dead on this day, February 5th, 2005, the president of Togo.
Togo. Right. Where?
China.
Togo?
Not China. Africa?
Maybe.
I'm going to say it's Africa, by the way. I'm about to pronounce this name.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. The name leads to.
I need to know. It starts with a G, but the G may be silent. I don't know. I'm having trouble starting here. Ganaskabe. E with a little. Ganaskabe. The E's got a little.
Or just Nascabe.
Nascabe. Ayadima. Sorry, dude. Condolences.
Sorry, dude. How did he die?
He died of a heart attack at 69.
Too much fats?
I was going to say, it's either a heart attack or a lion attack, one of them. Am I
The
wrong?
heart of a lion attack?
I like to see how many people die of like lion attacks in Africa. Because I remember when that guy shot that lion.
Yeah.
Like everybody's favorite lion online, and some dentist from Wisconsin went over there and shot him, and everybody just like
Chuck from Delaware, DDS,
Bob from Oshkosh. And so there's like dentists, like he goes on a big game safari hunt, and he shot this lion.
Yeah.
And it like he was authorized to, like, because
he went to the game place and
it was like a very old lion. But it was like,
what was his name? The lion's name.
He had a name. He was super like and
Reddit just lost their mind.
And so they started interviewing people from the villages, like, yeah, this is a good thing. Like
they're celebrating.
Yeah,
They've
like,
got him on a steak. They're like cooking him.
You know how many people this lion's killed? This is a good thing.
Okay, I'm looking up how many people have died. How many people die from lion attacks a year? However many go poking their heads into its home.
That's a true story.
That's the best answer. Okay, what website are we on? Answers.com? I should get an answer if I go to answers.com.
The 20 deadliest.
No. So stupid, dude.
Mosquitoes are number one, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mosquitoes have killed. Anyways, we
Tour
don't know.
guide killed and lion attacked. Oh, that's not.
No, let's just move on. We're not going to find it.
All right. I think. Remember that show on Netflix about the guru dudes that moved into that town?
Yes, that was an awesome show.
I think this is the dude.
Really?
I'm not sure. Dead on this day. No longer meditating. 2008. Namaste.
Namaste on Earth.
Maharishi Mahesh Yogi.
Yep, that's him. Yep. Maharishi.
He developed transcendental meditation. He died at 90.
Oh, wait. I don't think that's him.
No,
I think that's like a legit dude. Not
some. To say they all these gurus look the same to me. What?
The robes.
The
robes. Their meditation. The poses.
And they're all Indian dudes with big long gray beards, and they all drive Rolls Royces. And
I opened up TikTok the other day, and the first video that popped up was some sort of like yogi guy talking. I was tranced. I watched the video like 9 times.
I think this is the guy.
You know what they say about cults, right, Kelly?
Cults?
Yeah.
What?
You have more fun as a follower, but you
make
more money as a leader.
See, I went like Indianapolis Colts. That's where I went.
Oh,
sorry.
You know what they say about those Colts?
Once Peyton Manning leaves, and we're never going to win again. Right. Dead on this day. You'll know this guy.
Maybe.
February 5th, 2020. Has an actor. He's an actor.
Was an actor.
Has 2 very famous sons that are actors.
Tom Hanks.
Kirk Douglas.
Okay.
Nope. All right. He's an American actor. Spartacus.
I'm more of a face guy, I think. I think I don't know any names. I'm more of a face guy.
Kirk Douglas made it up to 103 before he died.
Okay.
Kirk Douglas. Michael Douglas' father.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, God dang it. What's the movie Apocalypse Now?
I thought that was Sheen. Oh, I know who this is. I know Michael Douglas.
That is Charlie Sheen.
I know Michael Douglas.
Martin Sheen.
I probably don't know his dad, but.
Yeah. That's Michael Douglas.
Yeah.
His dad looks just like him, but 20 years older.
Okay.
That's Michael Douglas.
Just like the Sheens.
Yes.
Charlie Sheen, his dad.
Okay. Click in Kirk Douglas.
Okay.
Looks just like him.
Okay. Kirk or Kurt?
Kirk. Like
Okay.
Captain Kirk. Kirk.
Kirk Douglas.
There you go.
oh, bitch.
Misspelled Douglas, but
It's okay.
it looks just like him.
Wow, he does look
just like him. No
He's
denying that
man.
kid.
He's a good looking man. Yeah. That's what an American looks like in the 50s.
I know.
Right? That's like
some Don Draper shit.
That's some Don Draper stuff. That's like
he's got the little pokey chin thing.
He does have the pokey chin thing. How do you get that?
Genetics.
Oh.
Somebody pokes you with something.
Your dad has a lot of sex.
Wow. Anyways, that's it.
Your mom has a lot of sex.
That's things that happened on February 5th.
Okay, cool.
We're all caught up.
Thanks, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.